Hey, what's up, everybody? Cartez Ross here. Welcome to Move Abroad and Thrive. Today, we're tackling one of the common fears that people have about moving to Mexico, and that's buying a 100-year-old house in Centro, which essentially becomes a big money pit where they're constantly spending money and it never stops. So today, we're out here in Concal. We're looking at a more modern build, a newer home. So if you want a stress-free way where you can buy and just move straight in, that's what we're going to show you today. As I mentioned, we are in the northern part of the city, which is about a 10, 12-minute drive from Merida. The home that we're going to be presenting here today is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It has a swimming pool, a driveway for 2 cars, and there is a wow feature on the inside that we're going to talk about. And there's one quirk that might be a turnoff for some people, but it also might be a blessing in disguise. The second you walk in, you feel it. The ceilings here, they are 12 to 14 feet high, and this is the wow feature that I talked about earlier in the video. All of that hot air rises up, keeping this entire living space cool and fresh. That means less air conditioning, which also means a much lower electric bill. And this is what you want while living in Merida. So you can see this huge open space, dining room here, living room here, and it all leads out to the swimming pool patio area where you can kind of hang out for entertainment. But before we get to the fun part, let's go take a look at the kitchen. All right, so we are here in the kitchen. Fortunately, in this case, we have cabinets. In many of the homes in Mexico, when you get a house built, they don't come with cabinets, they don't come with pantries, they don't come with much of anything. You kind of put that together yourself. But as you can see here, we have a double sink. What you see here is a stovetop. That's also included in the price. I'm going to share that with you all later on. Another benefit here is we have the laundry room over here. It's on the inside of the house. You're not having to go outside and worry about tarantulas or geckos or mosquitoes getting a hold of you. In this case here, the hot water heater is also included with the sale price of this house. You also have a little garden area over here to the side in front of us here. You can wash the dishes and open the door and just let fresh air come in. You can put a screen on that just so that you can enjoy the fresh ventilation of air coming through as well. All right, so we're finna go to the first bedroom here. As you can see here, pretty long hallway. There's lights on the hallway and sunlight coming in from the roof to give you natural light throughout the day, helping keep that electric bill down. And we are here in the room. Remember that quirk that I spoke about earlier? In this case here, it doesn't come with a closet. I know for some people, that's not necessarily a good thing. They're like, oh my God, I gotta spend all this extra money. But what happens is oftentimes these builders will put in cheap closets, cheap cabinets, colors that you might not like. But one of the benefits here of starting with a blank slate, you get to pick the quality of wood that you want, you get to pick the colors that you want, and you kind of custom build off of a pre-slated home. So again, this area here is for the closet. The plumbing is already set up here to put in air conditioning. You buy the units and you can get somebody to throw it up for you for fairly cheap, actually. This particular bedroom also has its own bathroom. One thing that's unique about this bathroom is that it also opens up to the pool area. So people from the outside have access to a bathroom without running through the house. They can come here and change and dry off and use the bathroom and whatnot. Also, as you can see here, right off of the bedroom door, you have direct access to the pool. So all the rooms have access to a pool. They don't have to walk around to the front to get in. So that's just a nice bonus feature. And I love how tall the doors are as well. Very, very tall and very, very nice material. Let's go on to guest bedroom number 2. Layout and setup is pretty much the same. Direct access to the swimming pool from here. A lot of window space for natural light. Your closets over here. And like I say, carpenters here, The labor is very, very affordable. You can get what you made for a very great price, and it'll probably be cheaper than what you would have paid the builder. This bedroom also has its own private bath and shower as well. Natural sunlight coming in from the top as well. Again, this minimizes your electric bill because you're not having to pull electricity to light up the place. Beautiful sink. Here we are going to the primary bedroom. We got a bathroom over here on the side. We're gonna come back and take a look at that. You have your own sliding doors where you can get access to the pool. Beautiful, beautiful setup here. A lot of space. The closet space over there that I mentioned earlier. Again, you can get what you want made, customize the colors you want. And I just love this tile floor. There was a family, Kim and David bought a similar layout, same home from the same builder, and the flooring is different. I like how the light colored flooring gives more space to the room. Also, again, the wall is already plumbed to give you, to plug in your air conditioning units. And just look at that. You can come out here, you can go out to the pool, you can jump in the water and just swim and have a good time. And we're gonna come back out here in just a moment. I don't wanna spoil it, but like I say, let's go check out this bathroom here. In the original home that Sandy and Pedro built, it only had one sink, but in this example here, they added 2 sinks here. There used to be a garden area. They took that out to give you more space in the bathroom. You can have some custom shelves put in here for your linens and whatnot. And again, we still have the natural light space that comes in and gives you light. So I just absolutely love this setup. Very spacious, very beautiful, and plenty to do. And this is why you move to Merida, folks. This is the thriving part. Your own private pool. Every room has access to the pool. You can come out here in the morning, you can drink a little bit of coffee. In the evening hours, you can sit out here and drink a little wine. For those of you who want some covering, a pergola, you can add one of those to kind of give you more protection from the sunlight. But who wouldn't mind just hanging out here in this pool and just going for a nice swim and just enjoying the thriving part? So let's do the Thrive Abroad breakdown. We're gonna talk about some of the pros and cons. So the pros, 3-bedroom house, 3.5 baths. You got 2 parking spots in the front, high ceilings in the living room, in the main living space where you help keep your electric bill down. You have a pool. Each of the rooms have direct access to the pool. Each room has its own bathroom, and you get all of this for a great value of 3,150,000 pesos. I'll put the USD rate on the screen because it can fluctuate. The other pro is it's a 1-level home. So if you don't like the idea of climbing stairs, particularly for older folks as we continue to get older, all that extra climbing and putting ourselves at risk of falling is not worth the hazard. So having a 1-level home, this is a big positive. The other pro is it's a blank slate in regards to the closets in the bedrooms. I know some of you might look at that and say, man, that's not a pro, but the pro is you get to choose the color, you get to choose the style of closet space that you want in the room, and it's customized to your taste and likes. So let's talk about the con. There's just only a couple. The con, we are in Concal. It's a little further away. You will most likely need a car to be able to get around and do the things that you want. It would be ideal. So the market is only about a 10-minute drive away. So if you have a car, you can go to the market, get fresh meats, fresh vegetables. There's always entertainment and live events happening in the center of Concal. Concal has its own center. So if you want to live out here in this particular pocket of Concal, a car would be ideal. Last con, it's a blank slate. As I said earlier, that's a pro because you get to kind of customize and choose what you want for the closets. But in this case, the con being that yes, you will have to come out of pocket to get and pay for the closets in each of the bedrooms. In this case here, the kitchen already has cabinets, so that'll minimize your costs. To get all the closets put in this room, in these rooms, probably can run you anywhere from about $5,000 to $7,500 US to kind of get what you want. And so, but I can say it's yours and it's built the way you like. So what's my final verdict? I think this is a great buy for those that are looking for a home where they're not having to spend a ton of money going in, rehabbing the space and doing maintenance on a 100-year-old house. So this is just one example of many homes that we've showed and highlighted over the years. We've helped hundreds of families make the move to Mexico. And if you saw this home and you like this house and feel that, hey, I want a life like that, feel free to reach out to us and we can definitely assist and help you. From finding a home, renting a home, to even finding contractors that'll help put closets and cabinets up in the house. So we are literally a one-stop shop. We can help you and refer you out to other sources for immigration, for your immigration needs and all of that. So there's some links in the comments and description below. Click on that and fill out the form, and either myself or someone from our team will follow up with you and get you started. Thanks for watching. Move abroad and thrive.